I've got to be first in line. I got to make sure I get inside the building to see the rally.
And as many people as can pack inside the BOK Center are assured access. The state Supreme Court ruling against a legal challenge that would have required social distancing inside the arena despite spiking COVID-19 numbers in our state.
This is the best place to be, and we really have to get America open again. And a big, loud, boisterous Trump rally will be a signal to the rest of the country that we have to get things moving again.
Mixed feelings on whether rally goers will choose to wear the masks handed out.
If people just kind of just wear their masks and use hand sanitizing and all that, I think it'll be good.
Another win for the Trump campaign, Trump tweeting that the curfew imposed by the mayor will be rescinded Friday and Saturday night.
It just seemed like it was kind of like a shot at us to kind of like discourage us and everything.
Those camping in front of the BOK Center days ahead of the rally were moved Thursday. The curfew, a safety measure, the mayor said was in response to information that people who had been involved in destructive and violent behavior in other states are planning to travel to the city of Tulsa to cause trouble this weekend.
Everybody here has everybody's back. I literally am not afraid of anything right now.
Thursday morning, the president tweeting a warning, grouping protesters with anarchists, agitators, and looters, and saying they won't be treated the same as other cities. A comparison Senator James Lankford said he was surprised by.
Obviously, those are different groups of people. There are protesters out there that are peacefully protesting. That's a constitutional right.
Trump campaign officials insisting the president was only talking about those who would be violent.
The First Amendment guarantees that. The First Amendment does not guarantee the right to burn down somebody's building. That's what the president's talking about. He does not want that to happen here in Tulsa, and if he has anything to say about it, it won't.
Now, Black Lives Matter Tulsa leaders have urged anyone who plans on protesting the president's rally here at the BOK Center to instead join their peaceful protest about a mile away. You can find information on where and when that will be held on our website, KFOR.com. Reporting live in Tulsa, Cassandra Sweetman, Oklahoma's News 4.